Hello everyone, I am Mark Berman from TBMI. I am coming to you from the W Hotel in Times Square. I am here with Ashley Gold
Hi.
from Hardcore Porn.
Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. I was just talking to your father and your brother.
I know, and you want to save the best for last.
I'm saving the best for last. Of course, you're the best is always last.
Thank
That's how it works. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
It's, I'm a fan. I was excited when I got the email asking if I'd like to sit down with the family. I'm like, of course I would. Of course, unfortunately, I can't fit everybody in on the laptop, so we're doing it separately. What's the whole experience like for you? How has this changed your life?
You know, I'm still the same Ashley. I'm still the same pawnbroker. It's been an unbelievable ride, and we're just having the best time of our lives right now.
And when you were growing up, and I asked your brothers, when you were growing up, obviously you come from a family-owned business that is very successful. Growing up in Detroit, were you always thinking, I would like to get into the family business? Did you have other things that you were thinking of doing? What were you,
You know, ever since I was little, I always wanted to go into the family business. I'd always go to work with my dad on Saturdays while my friends went out with, all of our friends, and I would go in my dad's car, and on the way to work, stop it and get breakfast, and then I wasn't tall enough to work, so I would wash the back of the showcases in the mornings and stand on top of the chairs and try to reach the windows, and nobody would want me to help them because I wasn't tall enough. And I'm like, no, I can help you. But being a pawnbroker and following in my dad's footsteps is something I always wanted to do.
Right. And when the whole concept came up of like, let's do a television show, what was your initial thought?
I was like, what? We are not doing this. I didn't want my whole family to be, on national TV. What are we doing?
Right.
And my brother brought it to our attention, and Seth and I were very standoffish with the whole concept, and my dad was like totally gung-ho about it. Like, let's do it. How big could it get? And we're exceeding over 160 shows now.
You are doing very
so
well. Yeah.
We never thought it could be like this, and we're just having the time of our life. And season 9 is being shown on TV right now, and I can't wait to show more.
At the time when the concept came up about maybe doing the show, were you a fan of this format? Were you watching other docuseries?
Yeah, I watch reality TV.
Right.
I watch it.
Right.
But I never thought, we would even surpass 8 shows.
Right.
And then when we surpassed 13 and then 26, I was like, all right, we're on a roll. Right. But in the beginning, I was 100% against it. So after many, many family talks, we were in it.
I mean, really the granddaddy of this new form of reality really is the Osbournes. They really were the first to do it. Could you picture, when you thought of this initial concept, did you think, we're not the Osbournes, why would we do this? But here
Actually,
you are.
the granddaddy of reality TV, if you think about it, is Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
That's true also. Well, really, the real granddaddy is Candid Camera.
Exactly.
That began in 1948.
Right, exactly.
But I mean, in terms of like watching this whole family, a family working together, I remember when the Osbournes premiered, and then suddenly everybody was doing this. Well, what's it like now with the cameras following you? Does it seem natural? Does it even seem like they're there?
It doesn't even seem like they're there.
Right.
We put the mics on at 9:30 when we open, and we take the mics off at 6 o'clock at night. We've been doing this for 5 years. I don't pay attention to cameras. In the beginning, I did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, what am I saying? What am I doing? How am I walking? How am I acting? But if you're going to pay attention to the cameras at all times, the real you is not going to show. So, with people watching our show, I think it's been so successful because people have a sister like me. People definitely have a brother like my brother. And people want to have a dad like my dad.
Right.
I mean, so they all can relate to us.
You don't always get along.
No, we do not always get along.
If you all got along, you would never show. Because people would be like, this is boring. I want to see screaming and yelling.
Exactly.
I want to see tears.
Exactly.
It's happened.
And they also don't know what's going to walk in through the front door.
Right.
So you never know what's going to walk in through the front door. That's what makes my job so exciting and interesting. Because even on a daily basis, when the cameras aren't there, I don't know what's going to walk through the front door.
So this basically was the same before the show began. You're working at this, successful establishment. You have all types of people coming in. Not everyone's going to be sunshine and roses.
100%.
And things are going to happen.
Whether the cameras are there or not there,
it's
our job.
Do you watch yourself? Do you watch the show? I
do. I just watched myself last night.
Do you ever think when you're watching, like, oh my God, did I say that? Did I do that? Or are you always
Yeah,
like,
I do.
It is what it is.
I do. Sometimes I say, oh my God, why did I raise my voice like that? Or, oh my God, why did I act like that? Or, oh, I can't believe stop acting like that.
Do you get a lot of feedback from fans?
I do. I interact with people on social media, on my Twitter at AshleyHCP. I'm always on Facebook, Instagram. Right. You know, we have ponchotoys.com. So we control all of our social media. Each one of us.
Right. Do you tweet while you're watching the show?
And I actually just took over a couple weeks ago truTV's Twitter account.
Oh, did you?
So I was interacting with my fans through their Twitter account.
Right. And you're not, when you do the show, when you come into work, you put the microphone on, you just do it. You're not told, like, set up here or do this, do that.
No.
So
and people think that. And so when people come in to visit, and you know, we're now a tourist destination as well.
Right.
So when people come in and visit, they say, oh my God, you guys are really here? Yeah, this is our job. Whether cameras are here or not, we are here.
Do customers or people come in, do they ever come in and say cameras? I'm out of here. Do people sometimes leave when they'll see a camera, or it doesn't matter to them?
Mostly it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
This does not matter to our customers or fans. You know, it doesn't matter.
Do you ever have days where it's just like a really nice, quiet, gentle day, and like we need somebody to come in and create havoc for the show?
Well, we don't want people to create havoc. You remember, you're only seeing a half hour.
Right.
You're only seeing a half hour.
But the fun of the show is, you know, things do happen. What do you watch on TV? What do you like?
I love The Bachelor.
Do you?
I do.
Right.
I do.
You know, one of your family members was telling me how he doesn't like The Bachelor.
Yeah, I do love The Bachelor. I love Dancing with the Stars. Hopefully one day I can be on there.
Right.
You never
heard
know.
the cast was announced today for the next season.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Suzanne Summers. That's
I am too. I used to love Three's Company.
So did I.
It was one of my favorite
shows. It was never
shows.
as good after she.
No, it wasn't.
Not as good. Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank.
I know, but Shark Tank was one of my favorite shows.
Mine also.
Because I love the sense of business on that show.
Right, sense of business. But last week there was a highly promoted fight between the shows.
I didn't watch it. It's on my DVR. So don't
I'm
tell
not
me
going
I
to
still
tell
have
you,
to watch
but
it.
I will tell you this: that the ratings increased.
I'm sure because people like fights.
People like fights, exactly.
People like it.
Do you watch any docuseries? Anybody? Do you watch anything about other families? This is like Kate, Kate plus 8 or however many. Because I'm a big fan of that. We watch a lot of that stuff. Do you watch any scripted shows? Anything?
I watch. I just finished Sons of Anarchy.
That's a good show.
I loved it.
You binge watched it?
I did. You know, I love those kinds of shows. Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Do you watch Better Call Saul, the prequel?
It's taped right now.
Oh, you have it on DVR.
Yes, so don't tell me anything.
I'm not going to say a word. What lies ahead for you? Do you see yourself continuing the show for like a number of endless years?
I just started my own radio show, ponchicradio.com.
Oh, cool.
I write blogs. I interview celebrities. So you never know where my journey will take me next.
How do we find the radio show?
It's ponchicradio.com.
Right.
There's links on there for my interviews. There's links on there for my blogs.
How often do you do it?
My blogs are released every Tuesday.
Right.
And my interviews are released randomly throughout the month.
Oh, cool. And the radio, so it's randomly. There's not a certain.
Yes.
There's not a certain time that you do it.
Exactly.
And on a final note, so here you are, you're doing the show, filming. Let's say it's one of those days where you and your dad you don't agree with something, you don't agree with your brother, and some, you know, it's on camera a lot. The day's over, you leave. Is it just basically done, and we start fresh the next day? Like any family?
You never know. You know, Seth and I bicker a lot. We don't typically agree at work.
Right.
You see that last with my dad and I.
Right.
But with Seth and
I was watching a clip before I came where your father had kind of confronted you on something, and kind of the clip ended. And I didn't see that episode, so I'll have to go back and find out what happened. But I see you're all together, so you're all happy.
we're together right now. Promoting the show.
Right.
Putting on my happy face.
You're putting on your happy face.
And we're moving forward.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. It's a big
Thank you
success.
So much.
I am a fan. I'm a fan. I love reality. And I was telling your dad when I got the email to sit down with you folks. I'm like, of course I'm going to sit down with him. My only regret is I don't have anything to pawn.
So why do you always hit the pawn me? You can buy stuff.
Well, I mean,
shop at our website, pawntrade.com, and we'll send it overnight.
You are just the ultimate pitchmeister. Good for you.
And I heard you have a Sinfa, so we can send it for the Sinfa.
Right. Oh, I appreciate that. I need to pawn something for about 30 grand to pay for that. But anyway, it's Mazel Tov. That's in 2 months. So before I came to it, I'm like, what can I bring to see what it's worth? I didn't bring anything. I'll have to visit your store. How about that?
You come by and then we'll sell you something. It's not always about pawning. You can always buy something.
Right, I'd
too.
love to come in. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. It was a
It's
pleasure.
a pleasure. Congratulations on the success.
Thank you.
I am Mark Berman. That wraps up our 3-part series with the family called Gold. Hardcore Pawn airs on truTV. Thank you very much, Ashley.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody. So long.